Another really good U.S. brand. Okay, we done? We're gonna try this? Okay. Let me get a sheet so I know what I'm actually telling you about. Oh, got that, thanks. If you're new, come up here and get a bag of something to taste. You missed the actual contest, but you won't miss the food. All right. The first one on the list is B. It is highly, and it's B only because this is my own personal code because of the box color. It is highly aromatic, exceptionally long finish, combining a toasty, spicy, and herbaceous notes with flavors of ripe tropical fruits and licorice sticks. B is, hold on, find out which box it is. B is number 4. Yeah. Okay, so this is Michel Cuizel's Via Gracindana, and it comes from the island of Saint-Thomé, just off the coast of Africa. Okay? So, number 2 is O. O has hints of vanilla in it. It has honey and spice cake and caramel, and a lingering aroma, of mixed dried and black fruits. O is number 2. Okay. Number 2, by the way, is also Michel Cuizel. This is Concepcion. This is from the Caribbean. Sorry. Anyway, it says, he selected this plantation in the valley of Barlovento to the east of Caracas. Oh, coolorama. Okay. Number 3 has an exceptionally long nose with dried fruits, sweet almonds, and a woody base. It's balanced and velvety. Number A is 1.
Bingo!
Okay. Uh-oh, I may not have brought enough prizes. And the last one, of course, is the only one left over, number 3. So, honey, caramel, roasted oats, low acidity, no fruit. In other words, this is the milk chocolate. Yeah. Okay, anybody get them all right? I don't have enough prizes. Would you guys be willing to share if we broke some of this up?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Okay. Come up and get, by the way, I have some of this back in my room for those of you who don't get a chance to taste it. But come break this up into, say, 4ths or 6ths. Break this up into 4ths or 6ths.
I think 6.
Yeah.
Break this up. For the rest of us. All right. Yeah, break it up into...
Oh, not very well.
I have a few more bars of this back in my room, so I'll bring it down tonight to the bar and we can have some anyway. So, they used to sell this in the U.S., they don't anymore. And it's a big tragedy because this is for me is a Christmas, a childhood memory. Ganz gut. Wie lange war sie da? Oh, ausgezeichnet. Das wäre viel Spaß, ne? Ja. Guys, we have a whole nother bar, so everybody else come up and get some too. And then we're going to try the next thing, which is the wine. So let's break this up into single squares. It actually has single serving. So if you each take, it is. We would each break it up into single squares. My hand is shaking because I'm too excited.
Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys, I'm just glad that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Okay. Here, so somebody take some and break it up and share it out so this goes faster. Yes. Isn't it? It's amazing. Nothing tastes like this, I swear to God.
I'm gonna have to get some friends to ship this. Can I take a look at that first?
Yeah.
So you buy it from friends in Germany or from a ship?
For a while, I had a remailer in Switzerland, and I would just have Lynn send it to my remailer send it to me. There is one mail order place called Bavaria, whatever. Ping me and I'll get you a link.
Well, I was wondering if I might be better off giving friends to.
Everybody get some?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, I now need you all to clear your palates if you still have some crackers left. And if you don't, if you don't, go get a chip. Where are the?
Like one of the blue ones?
Yes. If you're out of crackers, come get a tortilla chip to clear your palate. Then we're gonna do the next thing, and then the last thing we'll just do in a hurry. There are two things that you can try right now that we're going to do. If you've never had real balsamic vinegar, you don't know why people rave about it. This bottle is $250. What? It was a gift. It's also past its sell-by date, so I can't. There's none for you guys to share. This stuff is the closest affordable I have found to it. Real balsamic vinegar is not vinegar. Real balsamic vinegar is aged like wine. It uses grape most, I think that's what they call it. And it is aged in wooden casks. And it tastes like candy. It is syrup. People who buy this stuff wander around with little silver spoons and dole it out on top of their peaches or on top of something else. But they wander around with like silver demi-tasse spoons. And that's it. So this stuff, when I use this in anything, when I drizzle it on a dessert, or when I put it as part of a salad dressing, or when I add it to gravy, or to something else that I think it needs, you need very, very little of it. It's highly concentrated. It's very sweet. And it's just delicious. The flavor that it adds is unique to itself. I can't really describe it as anything but balsamic vinegar. But it's so subtle that it changes the total picture without letting you know what's actually tasting. So what I want you to do is head up to, we're going to do two things right now. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the banyuls. And this is because it will optimize our time if we do both at the same time. People pair food and wine. And they do it for a reason. Because both of the things that you're tasting are better paired than they are apart. The sum is greater than the whole. And the best example I have of this is this wine from France. It's a Grenache. It's called Banyuls. It's France's trying to do port. So it's not a single vintage, it's a blend. And by itself, there's absolutely no reason to drink it. It's just meh. It's truly unremarkable and uninteresting until you pair it with either chocolate or cheese. A beautiful blue cheese, and it's amazing, the change. Chocolate is not as strong, but I didn't know how overpowering the cheeses would be, and people are very particular about their cheese tastes. So I thought it would be much more approachable for everybody if we used chocolate. So in the little cups to the right, where there's the whole lines of cups, you'll find banyuls. And you'll also find little broken up pieces of the Zabar's chocolate, milk and dark, it doesn't matter, take your own preference. So what I want you to do to taste the balsamic vinegar, come get one of those little spoons, wooden spoons, just dip it in one of the three vinegar things and just taste it. That's it'll be interesting. You'll like it. You'll be surprised. This bottle sells for around $40, $45. So it's quite affordable. It will last you 6 months easily because you use so very little of it. When I'm making a salad dressing for 4 or 6 people, I'm using maybe a teaspoon of it. You don't need much more of that than that. So come and try that. And also for the banyuls, how I want you to do this is I want you to taste, just sip the wine. You'll find that you won't really like it. It's not great at all. Then I want you to have the chocolate, let it melt on your tongue, let it coat the whole tongue, and taste the wine again and see if there's any difference to you in the way that it tastes, okay? So everybody, they're on both sides of the room, come up and take a spoon, dip it in one of the things, just taste. You only need a drop. And take the banyuls and stuff. Oh, okay, hold on. Is there no vinegar on this side?
There's vinegar on this side.
Okay, great. We're all taken care of? Good.
I didn't see it, so sorry.
I have more left if we run out. So